You're listening to the Davey Mac Sports Program on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, lays it in. Right up, 1 second left. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. Oh, wow. In your life have you seen anything like that? Wide right.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight and the Mets win it.
Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles?
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program. Hope on riotcast.com. Yep. And here's your host, Dave McDonald.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, my God. That was awesome.
You're welcome.
Woo! Davey
welcome.
Mac Sports Program. Yes, sir, indeedy. Eastside Dave's my name. They call me the Davey Mac. Some even call me the Sports Master.
He's the one that we've been after.
With me, as always, looking good and feeling even better.
Oh, you know it, Dave.
Chris Pepper Stanley, baby.
Yeah.
The world of light. That is Chris Pepper Stanley. Another round of applause.
I'm like the sun.
The king of positivity, Chris Pepper Stanley.
Got him. You got him.
Always in a good mood and feeling fine, Chris Pepper Stanley.
Yeah.
Wearing his army jacket tonight, Chris Pepper Stanley.
It's cold. It was snowing this morning.
And the golf shirt, though. Kind of weird. It's like you're wearing a golf shirt, so you're expecting it to be warm out, but then a big jacket, so it's cold, Chris Pepper Stanley.
Oh, it's like kind of casual.
Also with us tonight, making all the bells and whistles go off, Shadow and Roy Schaefer. Special guest sitting behind us, ladies and gentlemen. He only goes by one goddamn name, Rich. Watch out, Rich. Watch out, Pepper. Rich is in the house. Ow. He's coming after you, baby. I told Rich, I said, no holds barred on Chris Pepper Stanley. I go, Rich, you hit this guy below the belt if you have to. You kick him in his ass if you have to.
Rich could just sit.
All right.
You could just sit in for me every coming week.
No. You're here, Peppy. So anyway, Davey Mac Sports Program. Yes, we're happy to be here with you. Quick little story before we get into the sports. You know, if you've been listening to the show, you would know that the last few weeks, if not months, I've been having an issue with my bus driver. I've talked about him a lot. And
Well, he takes bad routes.
He takes
into the city.
horrible routes to the city. He gets off, he takes the turnpike, but doesn't get off at the Holland Tunnel or Lincoln Tunnel. He gets off somewhere in Jersey City where there's even more traffic. I think he thinks that he's going to be getting around the traffic, but he runs into more traffic.
Yeah,
it's every week, too. It's fucking Groundhog Day with this guy.
He's a bad driver.
So I've called and complained several times, and I will make loud noises while he's going in, getting off at Jersey City, and like this, like, oh, not this way again! And I make it really uncomfortable for the whole bus, because now the whole bus is like this redheaded asshole. It's every time we get around exit 15 on the New Jersey Turnpike, this redhead asshole is going to start to complain and make noises.
Yeah.
And that's all I do. I go, I hate this way.
Yeah.
This is so slow.
Yeah. You're obnoxious.
It's obnoxious.
Nothing new.
Well, new bus driver was in today,
Oh.
Pepper. Someone else gets in. They go, what happened to Jose? And I guess that was the old bus driver's name. And the guy goes, Jose got fired.
Wow.
For taking too many weird detours. I feel like I just got someone fired.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Jose.
During a Christmas season, you'd think that I'd feel bad about it. I feel great. I'm in such a great mood tonight because I just got, during the holiday season, some old-timer fucking fired on his ass. He's going to be begging. He's going to, I don't know what he's going to have to do. But you know what, Jose? You should have listened to the Dave man when he was grunting, "Oh, this way again."
Did you ever tell him which way to go instead?
I told him all the time, I go, "Dude, your detours are clearly not working out."
Yeah.
And he'd just be like, "Listen, I'm the bus driver. You just sit back." And so I would sit back and, oh, God. And then I'd sometimes turn around to the other people. "Isn't this way really slow?" And everyone's just like reading their little iPod tablet things and trying to be actual humans, functioning a part of this society.
Not trying to just destroy some bus driver's life.
Yeah. So I just took down an old, beaten down bus driver who's out on his fucking ass today. Yeah, baby. So I am on it tonight, folks.
You're proud of this?
Oh, I am really proud. I just changed the world in a way. I mean, sure, it was probably for the worse.
You drove a bus driver to most likely suicide.
Yeah, there's a guy who's going to be standing right there on it. He'll probably, jump to his death in Jersey City on the fucking bridge that's always clogged,
really
that he
depressing.
always goes to because he thinks he can avoid Holland Tunnel traffic. Fuck you, Jose! I'm glad you're dead. If that's really the truth, are you breaking a news story that Jose just died, the former bus driver?
Yeah, I'm breaking that story. Yeah.
See you later, Jose. Rest in peace, you fuck. Right, Pepe?
Oh,
How you doing, Daddy?
Awful.
You love the mass transit too, don't you, baby?
Oh yeah, I love the subway.
Subway, never a bus for the Pepe hamburger.
I don't take buses.
I could see you as a bus driver, though.
Yeah?
Kinda. Yeah, like, all right, everybody off. We're here on 4th Street. I don't know if that's how you would talk.
This the first thing
Apparently,
would be,
you would talk like the Cookie Monster all of a sudden.
I jerked the wheel over a bridge. Is what my first act as a bus driver would be.
Crazy Queens Astoria resident on his first day on the job drives the bus off the George Washington Bridge, raises many questions. Why did he become a bus driver in the first place?
To do that.
Murder suicide.
This was, the bus is going off the GWB and Pepper on the way down. This was all a ruse.
Yeah. I'll see y'all
People
now.
are like, wow, he got us. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna drown to death. But he got us, that Peppa.
Oh, I can't wait.
So that I'm feeling just on top of the earth right now.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out to my daddy. It's his birthday tomorrow.
Oh, big ups.
You have anything funny you're gonna add? Go ahead.
Daddy
Old
Mac.
man McDonald.
Go ahead. Say something. Say something.
What's
right.
his name? Is Patty Beans?
Patrick McDonald, but we call him Patty Cakes.
Sure.
To go with my mom, whose name is Beanie, but she goes by Baked Beans.
Yeah.
Baked beans and patty cakes.
Yeah.
It's like a nice little meal for yourself. It's like hamburgers and beans.
A crazy meal to have.
You don't have baked beans with your hamburgers?
I don't have baked beans with my patty cake with pancakes.
I thought patty cakes were hamburgers.
No.
Oh, well, then I'm the fucking idiot then, aren't I?
Baker's man. Bake me a cake. As fast as you can.
I wasn't into that pussy nursery rhyme shit when I was a kid. My mom brought me to the Untouchables when I was 10 years old. I wasn't sitting around in Sean O's fucking house listening to the old woman in the shoe, and I wasn't here with Pepper jerking off Humpty Dumpty every fucking night. Right, Roy?
That's
Zing
right,
me.
Dave.
Come on,
That's
slam me, baby. Slam me. Thanks, buddy.
Your insults are making less and less sense ever since this bus driver killed himself.
Woo! See you later. See you in hell, Jose. Hope you're driving a fucking shitty bus in hell.
I'm sure he is.
Making some weird tour, detour, and somewhere, whatever. All right, let's get to the sports, Pep, because I know you're chomping at the bit.
I can't. I need it.
You know what I did last night? Besides the fact that my new marijuana movie is none other than JFK by the great Oliver Stone.
Well, it's the 50th anniversary.
I'm all about it. In fact, I have to thank Barn Owl Bill for doing a lot of Eastside Dave JFK assassination Photoshop pics.
Oh, yeah.
So we put together a whole dossier. It's on my website, eastsidedavecountry.com, if you want to see all the pics.
I will. I'll go there later.
Go ahead, because you'll like it. Because there's one in one of the pics, the actual dossier at the very top, he somehow works in that Jim Morrison was driving the fucking car that Kennedy was in. And he works in a DeLorean, too. So it's like time travel. It's one of the coolest things you'll ever see in your entire life.
That's skill right there.
But before I went into JFK, I also smoked the pot, but I turned on Monday Night Football.
Oh, because
now
you watched that barn burner?
Now that baseball and the World Series has left me, all right, I'm all in with the NFL football. And this is actually the time of year where I will ratchet up my college football viewing as well. So, yeah, I mean, it was Dolphins-Buccaneers. Not exactly the greatest game. Buccaneers going into it 0-8.
Yeah.
And Dolphins in a fucking, obviously,
the only thing that's interesting about the Dolphins is the amount of craziness that's happening in their locker room.
Yeah.
Incognito.
I'll tell you one thing right now. That Dolphins coach, Joe Philbin,
Yeah.
he doesn't know what he's doing. And he is scared shitless. He knows he's getting the axe because of this, and he coached like it. He looked frightened. On the sidelines, he looked like, oh, my God, what happened
Monday
to my
Night
life?
Football featured two teams that need entire, just restructure everything. Everyone's out. Let's get an entire new staff in here.
Yeah, I mean, the Buccaneers with Schiano, it's not where Schiano's got to get back to Rutgers. Go back to New Jersey, pal, where you were like a god. It was the first time Rutgers had a relevant football program in forever.
Yeah.
Forever. And they were good.
And he jumped ship to the Bucks. Well, I guess you can't blame him.
No, I mean,
the Bucks were stupid enough to give the guy a contract.
It's an NFL job. You got to take it. You know, it's not like he was leaving Rutgers for Oregon State or something. He was leaving for an NFL job, a head coaching job, too. Yeah, you have to go for it. But why would the Tampa Bay? It wasn't like Rutgers finished seasons, 11-1 and 12-0.
Yeah.
I mean, Rutgers was way better, but they still finished the season like 8-3 a lot of years, 8-4 a lot of years.
You're coming to Tampa Bay.
Right? It's like, wait, 8-4 in college?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if I went back to my alma mater, Monmouth University, I could get the Hawks to 8-4.
Looks like you could.
Am I gonna get like the San Diego Chargers head job?
You're
somewhere?
gonna be the offensive coordinator for the Giants.
Throw. If I was the offensive coordinator for the Giants, Eli would average 85 fucking throws a game. My fucking dumb right arm can't throw this much goddamn footballs, David.
7 picks a game.
Coach Dave, my arm's getting really fucking tired.
You better throw that thing up next quarter.
Shut up, shit kicker. I'll get your fucking paralyzed brother Cooper out here if you can't handle the mustard. Now you throw the fucking football 100 times a game, you fucking pussy. All right, Coach Dave. I'll do. People in the South, instead of saying like "I'll do it," they just go "I'll do."
Do they?
Well, I've never been to the South, but it's how I imagine in my head. In my head, I'm like, "That's how I do."
Sounds gross.
Duh.
Yeah.
That's what a Southern person sounds like to me.
Well, that's what Eli. Not very bright, the Southern people, are they?
Sarah Palin, where's she from again? Alaska?
Yeah, Alaska.
Yeah, she sounds like that to me too. That dude, duh! Did you see her and Matt Lauer were getting into some? And by the way, she's slowly. You'd still hit it, as the kids say, but she's starting to get into an unfuckable thing where I don't know what happened in 5 years since she was running for vice president to now, but she looks way older. It's like one time when we saw Lisa Ann, the porn star.
Yeah.
And she didn't look. She also played Sarah Palin in the porn movie, Nailin' Palin.
Who's Nailin' Palin?
Yeah.
And she looked all beat up too. I don't know if it's like something about Sarah Palin and porn actresses who portray her.
Well, Lisa Ann is like a MILF porn star.
Woo!
So they're going to look beat up on purpose.
I don't know what happened, but this fucking studio just got hotter, baby.
What are you talking about?
It did.
Well, I believe...
Just a bunch of guys sitting around watching porn together with Rich in the house.
Rich. Porno jukebox.
Rich, you're a Packers fan?
Sorry, I just had the Palin porno on my phone. I was checking it out while you guys reminded me of that beauty.
Are you a Green Bay guy?
No, I'm not. I'm a Giants fan.
Here's how simplistic and childish I am. Just because you're wearing green and yellow, I assume you're rooting for the Green Bay Packers.
I actually did the same thing to him.
Or Oakland A's.
What
you
do you
could
got
have been
here?
A's fan.
I said he was Team Brazil when he walked in.
I gotta tell you,
Brazilian football
that
team.
green and yellow combo is fantastic.
It is. It's
strong.
Packers and the A's have some of the best fucking uniforms. I'm trying to think. Well, I guess the formerly Seattle Supersonics used to have the green and yellow too.
Yeah.
Celtics more of a green and white, but Seattle, the Supersonics had a green and yellow thing. So you're not any of those fans. You're a Giants fan.
Giants fan.
Welcome to the club, Daddy.
Is everybody here a Giants fan?
Shono and Roy Schaefer don't know anything about sports.
Yeah, nothing at all.
I'm a Giants fan.
Unfortunately.
And Pepper likes cocaine quite a bit. What? he's big into fantasy football. Is Chris Pepper Stanley? So he's kind of like a bounty hunter in Empire Strikes Back. Not Boba Fett though. I picture Pepper as like that lizard creature, Grawl or whatever.
I don't even remember that guy.
It was just like bounty hunters. We don't need their scum. And then you see the big lizard guy. He goes.
Oh yeah, now I do know that scene. Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
a
you
Giants
remind me
fan.
of. You should be that guy for Halloween this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Let's go
it'll
back
be
in
next-
time.
It'll be next year.
Let's go back in time to 2 weeks ago, and then you do it. Okay.
That sounds great. Did you see the Packers game this weekend where Seneca Wallace starts the game and then gets knocked out with a groin injury?
Yeah. I mean, for
Now
starters,
they're in some
I
no-name
thought
third stringer.
Seneca Wallace was out of the league 10 years ago.
Sounds like a Star Wars character.
Seneca Wallace. Let's go over to Seneca Wallace's fortress.
Well, didn't Vince
You
Young?
can't trust Seneca Wallace, and maybe because he's black, I'm talking about him like he's Lando, for some reason. Oh, here's where we can hide out: the Seneca Wallace system. Seneca Wallace isn't a system; he's a man. Do you trust him? No. And then something else.
Yeah. That didn't go anywhere.
Go ahead.
I believe Vince Young was on their practice squad for a while, but he couldn't even beat out Seneca Wallace for a.
Oh, Vince Young always with those those pesky suicide attempts. You know, always trying to kill himself. He's kind of like the black Roy Schaefer Harder over there.
Hey, he's got my name right.
Roy Schaefer has been branded as Roy Schaefer for what, 2 years, 3 years, however long we've been doing this shit.
Yeah.
And today he goes, I think it's time I go by my real name, Roy Harder. And I go, Daddy, you've been branded Roy Schaefer. You want to switch it out?
Yeah.
I mean, the fuck is this shit? Is it Snoop Lion over here? He's switching out the great name of Roy Schaefer for Roy Harder. I'm glad you gave yourself a stinger for that.
He doesn't even spell it with a D.
How does he spell his name?
H isn't a T in there.
Harter.
It's not as fun as Roy Schaefer. I mean, is it me, Pepper? What do you think about
Well,
this
the whole
development?
thing was he's playing piano.
Yeah,
much
like Paul Schaefer. Like Paul Schaefer. And so that's why we called him Roy Schaefer. So Roy says, when this gets picked up to a television show, I don't want to just be a Paul Schaefer ripoff character. I want to be my own person.
Yeah.
And I go, well, look who's Mr. Fine. Explain to me all the ins and outs of radio and TV. Is that what you're trying to do, Roy?
That's right, Dave.
All right, so from now on, you're Roy Harder? No more Roy Schaefer at all?
All right, let's try it. Let's see how far we get.
It should be Roy Incognito.
But we also have things for like when we are smoking outside on the fire escape, and then someone has like a good little story. We say, save it for the chafe,
Yeah,
which means save it for the air. Now that's not going to even make any sense. We can't say save it for the heart, or we could
That's
say
kind of gay.
We could say that's a hard on, baby.
All right, there you go.
That's a hard on.
Perfect.
Like my dick is hard. Get it?
Yeah, I get that.
Like that's my fucking 6 3/4 erection. Boom. Right? On a cold day, Peppa.
I don't want to hear about your dick.
Oh, then no more talking about my dick. But I'll tell you something that I really think is an observation. Since I've been chronically smoking marijuana, my balls are getting bigger.
Yeah, dude.
Not my dick, but my balls.
Yeah. Sexy part.
Don't want to hear about that either.
I think my penis has gotten a little bit larger. Just
might
a
have-
little
From weed?
bit. Just a little bit.
Or have you just smoked yourself insane?
That's the latter is probably the case.
You've been hanging-
What, Roy?
You been hanging weights from it again?
What's that?
You been hanging weights from your penis again?
Yeah, I hang a weight or two. Sure, I hang on a
Yeah,
little
work it
dumbbell.
out.
Yeah,
You
man.
might have prostate cancer.
Yeah, I've been watching JFK every night. God, I fucking love that shit, dude.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
You like that?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
You like Oliver Stone?
Yeah, I like
No,
Oliver
because
Stone.
you hated Savages. When
Yeah,
we were on the
Savages
Watchers,
was-
you hated it.
Yeah, Savages is a terrible film.
Top 3 Oliver Stone movies right now. Go.
Oh my God.
I know it's not an official Watchers episode for movie talk. You're
You
going to
asking
want to listen
Pepper
to
or all of us?
Number 1, Platoon.
Go.
Number 2,
Natural Born Killers.
Please,
No.
Sean. I'll go to you next.
Fuck. that.
Wall Street.
Go ahead.
Number 3, I want to say Any Given Sunday, so I will.
Oh! No JFK. Sean O, next.
Natural Born Killers.
Quick.
JFK.
Yes.
Any Given Sunday.
Boom. Roy Schaefer. Quick. Here comes
There we go.
Here comes the freak answer. Huh? Come on, go ahead. I'm waiting for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Right?
All right. Well, you
No, give me. Come on.
All right.
Take
Oliver
it for
Stone,
real for
Oliver
once.
Stone.
Oh, he's repeating Oliver Stone. He's made 15
sweating.
fucking Academy Award nominated movies. It's almost hard not to come up with 3 Oliver Stone movies.
Yeah, but not when I'm on the. There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I know. We only do a talk show once a week for the last 3 years.
Because I don't want to say the same things that
Right.
they said.
No, you can. There's no rules. You're allowed to repeat if you want.
JFK.
JFK. What else?
Platoon.
Platoon.
Did he do the Baron from Munchausen movie?
No, he did. It's over. Rich, do you want to participate in this?
Sure, I'll go Platoon.
Platoon.
Gotta say that. Second, oh man.
See, now you know how it
I know.
feels.
I guess
Just
what I'll say.
Wait for Rich. He's actually thinking about a real answer. You were thinking about how else could I fuck this show up. Don't think I didn't know what was going on in your Roy Schaefer brain.
Scarface.
Scarface. He did write that.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't
Right,
direct it.
Okay,
De
right.
Palma.
De Palma.
But I
directed,
can give you that
give-
because he
all right.
wrote it.
And then the third one, whatever the porn version of Any Given Sunday is.
Okay, yeah. Any given fuck time. That doesn't even rhyme.
You've been watching the Game of Thrones porno?
No, is there one?
Game of Bones.
We just learned something interesting. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I gotta see Game of Bones. Is Khaleesi in that one?
Yeah, there's a Khaleesi.
Come on.
I just learned that Lisa Bonet is going out with the Dothraki king who was married to Khaleesi in the
Khal
first
Drogo.
season. Khal Drogo. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Pepper. Thing about Pepper is he's a weird fantasy nerd. You wouldn't expect him, what with this fucking clear, drug dealer look that he puts on for us.
It's just because I wear a goddamn army jacket. I'm a drug dealer.
Not cleanly shaven.
Neither are you.
Angry. Oh, no, this is a proper beard. You just have
It's the Yankee hat. It's the
a
Yankee
weird
hat.
thing going on.
I'm waiting for his Travis Bickle gun to come shooting out of his sleeve.
Oh, Sean and Pepper every week now.
I don't know what the hell
Attack
Sean's
each other.
problem is.
Every week, Sean and Pepper get into a feud. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, can't
All
drop. Can't give me a little nugget every now and
So
then.
back to the Dolphins and Bucks. First of all, I don't want to see any more Gruden grinders. I love
Why
John
not?
Gruden.
I actually missed the Gruden grinder. What was the Gruden grinder this week?
Some linebacker. It made no sense. Like, the bit didn't make sense. He's like, that guy's a Gruden grinder. He got 2 sacks last
I
week.
guess it's a guy that
God, Suds and Vodka.
it's a guy that should get props. Is that the basis behind?
It's the person who played a decent football game,
Yeah.
but none of them are like stars. It's just, that guy is pretty good. That's a Gruden grinder.
He didn't screw up that badly.
And it sounds like John Gruden is like grinding his, nether regions into a person or so. It just doesn't. I don't like the way
Like
it
the
sounds.
grind on MTV.
I know ESPN loves alliteration and little catchphrases and shit like that.
Yeah.
But Gruden grinder, I don't know. I think you can get. Yeah, I think you can get better. Okay, that's all.
That's the best team on the air though. Him and
Gruden and Tirico.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a good job.
I
like
think
the part
by
of
far.
My favorite part of Monday Night Football is when Mike Tirico gives a little geography lesson on whoever's hosting the football game.
Yeah.
So last night it was like, so anyway, the city of Tampa Bay started in 1876 with a fisherman named John Tampa.
It's a good fun fact.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, this is kind of fun.
But in terms of
And John Tampa hated black people.
What?
We've come a long way. In fact, John Tampa used to string up all kinds of black people for Halloween. It was like 12 black people on a tree. And that was his little decoration. We've come a far, long way.
what? No,
What were you gonna say?
I think the Thursday night games are actually better quality than Monday night this season.
Well, I think the best quality games are Sunday Night Football.
Well, I'm just saying Monday night versus Thursday night.
Yeah.
For the week games of the week.
Yeah. I mean, Monday Night Football has had some bad games. They've had bad games for years. That's why they had to move Monday Night Football from ABC to ESPN, was because they're just getting so many shitty matchups. You can't really predict what's going to happen in the NFL anymore. Except this year, I feel like we did know what was going to happen. I mean, everyone coming into the year thought Seattle was going to be good. They're great.
Yeah.
A lot of people, myself included, thought the Saints were going to have a huge bounce back year with Sean Payton back as head coach. They have.
And
people thought the Colts, and I know the Colts lost this past Sunday, which is really surprising.
Lost in awful fashion
Got
to
killed.
the Rams
Got killed.
at home.
Got killed by the Rams at home, but still they're 6-3. So you're not going to shit on them yet.
And they've beaten good. They beat the Broncos.
They beat great teams. They beat the
beat the
Broncos, the
Seahawks.
49ers, and Seahawks.
But they
that's
lost to the
incredible.
Rams.
I know.
At home.
Andrew Luck was fucking drinking.
Luck was pick city. My
Andrew,
God.
Andrew Luck was drunk, and I think there needs to be an investigation. I think.
Is Reggie Wayne leaves the team with an injury and it falls apart?
I don't know. Oh, so what's happening with Incognito now? By the way, since we were just talking about the Dolphins, I mean, I saw the owner talk on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, the owner,
and he was like, "I tried texting the Martin kid, but he didn't get back to me." You don't text someone, I think, in that situation.
the owner
you probably call him.
The owner of the Dolphins is vowing to get to the bottom of things.
I'm sure he will.
But now he's putting it off because apparently the NFL says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, we got to do our own thing first."
Whoa. Whoa. Well, that reminds me of something called Man-Grate.
Oh. What's Man-Grate?
I am so happy you asked me that. Man-Grate is a brand new, phenomenal sponsor, and I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
I could not be more excited. Why?
Tell me about it.
Davey Mac has Man-Grates that he uses on his grill. You're asking, what is a Man-Grate? Simple. Cast iron grilling grates revolutionized the way people grill, all right?
I love the grill.
Okay? They deliver exactly what you need to achieve the perfect steak, perfect chicken.
Oh, hell yeah.
Perfect rib. You like ribs, Pepper?
I love ribs.
Huh?
I love them.
Well, your other ribs taste like CRAP if you're not using Man-Grate Peppy Hamburger.
Well, then now I need a Man-Grate because I don't want to eat those kind of bad ribs. I want good ribs.
Let me ask you something, Pepper.
Yeah.
What grate was named 2012's best grilling accessory by Men's Health magazine?
I don't know.
Man-Grate!
Why Man-Grate? Well, then I got to get a Man-Grate.
Man-Grate! Hey, what was yesterday, Pepper? Veterans Day, right?
Yeah.
America, right?
I love America.
Man-Grate's made 100% in the US of A, right?
Bring it. Bring it, baby.
Screw you, Germany! We don't want your goddamn grates in our country.
No, American grates.
Right?
I want a Man-Grate.
F you, China.
Yeah.
Right? Fuck you, North Dakota.
All right, let's not just...
We only do America.
North Dakota's in America.
Right?
North Dakota's in America.
Puerto Rico. What is that? That's like a weird...
It's technically part of America. It's part of America.
Right? Screw you, Puerto Rico.
No, they get Man-Grates too.
Go to mangrate.com. MANGRATE. Mangrate.com. Enter the coupon code MAC. MAC. Davey Mac. Right? And you get their $19.99 holiday special.
Oh, my God.
I don't know why you're not there now.
This is the perfect
I
gift.
don't know why you're not there
This
now.
is the perfect gift for your old man.
Each order comes with a heavy-duty grilling brush. It's unbelievable. I have 2 of them at my house. I've never had a chicken sandwich so good. Even when I was on acid, the chicken sandwiches didn't taste so good. And that was just last Thursday.
Yeah, I know.
When I was on acid.
You were
eating
tripping
chicken.
face.
Yes. So it's mangrate.com, coupon code MAC. Mangrate!
Man-Grate.
Mangrate.com. Roy, I feel like we should play a song now that we can all sing for everyone.
What do you have in mind, David?
Whatever you got. Just play me something here. How about a little bit of, how about this, Roy? Virgil came in new light on the sun on the downing game. It's like the cowboy sailing in my basket again. In the winter of 65, he was hungry, just barely alive. He rich man says that he rich man fell. And that's a night I remember oh so well. The night they drove old Dixie down. And all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down. And all the people were singing, they went la la Pepper came a store at Queens and got out his tuna can car. He took a whiz by the bodega. He was drunk as cock. Well, Pepper likes pissing drunk, and he don't care if his cock is big. You get Pepper's cock, it's a big black cock. Can you remember? Oh, remember Pepper's cock. The night they drove old Dixie down, and the Pepper's cock. The night they drove old Dixie down. Here goes tick-tocking. Pepper's cock is a clock, and it rhymes with ticky-tocking. Yeah! I'm just getting everyone ready for Thanksgiving because when Thanksgiving happens, the last waltz
Big waltz medley.
has to, get broken out. And I feel like beating everyone to the punch.
I actually know that one on bass. I was upset.
You do?
I didn't have it plugged
I
in.
thought you did a phenomenal job on drums.
I'll do both next time.
I thought
Apparently, I don't even know it on keyboard. So
no, I didn't know what was going on.
I didn't either. It's two of us.
In fact, ever since you became Roy Harder, I've been strongly upset at your performance. You haven't been giving me any zingers tonight.
Oh, that's not true, David.
What about some Roy Rage?
Oh no! Why did you ask for it? It ruins every show. It ruins every show. Go ahead. Anything bothering you today to give us some Roy Rage?
Not at all, David.
Well, at least he's consistent.
He's the only person who would turn down a bit. Turn down a spotlight segment.
Yeah.
The whole spotlight's on Roy
Hang on,
Schaefer, and he
hang
goes,
on.
"You know what? I don't want this."
He's raging about something. Go ahead, Roy.
You know what? You know what I'm raging about?
What?
My nose is stuffy.
All right.
That's it. See? And you wonder why I deflect.
Pepper's checking porn sites out of disinterest with this latest Roy Rage.
I asked for it
segment.
and I get nothing.
What else happened in football? Well, the Giants win ugly over the Raiders. Now, here's what I love about Jerry Jones. His shitty Dallas Cowboys get annihilated by the 49ers, 49-17. And, of course, Rob Ryan, Rex Ryan's brother, was the defensive coordinator last year for the Cowboys, gets fired. Now is defensive coordinator for the Saints.
And the Cowboys' defense is horrendously bad.
Yeah.
Breeze through for 5 touchdowns?
Terrible. So Jerry Jones says publicly then, putting all the fucking heat on his now defensive coordinator, Monty Kiffin, he says, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have let Rob Ryan go after all.
No, that you shouldn't have.
A, you're right, you shouldn't have, but B, too late now, pal.
Yeah,
you don't say it in public. Well, maybe that was a mistake.
Ryan was pictured pounding booze with Saints fans after the game in New Orleans.
You expect anything else
and then
from Rob Ryan?
And Jones was pictured getting hammered on Bourbon Street before the game.
All right, Jerry.
Crazy old drunk man.
Yeah, well, I mean, Jerry made some the Cowboys have been irrelevant now for going on 15 years. I mean, they've missed the playoffs the last 4 years, I think it is.
Yeah.
4 years in running. Like, this is the Dallas Cowboys. And, there was a time in the late 90s where they were missing the playoffs because Aikman had just retired and this and that. They're supposed to have a big-time QB in Romo. They have a big-time receiver, a big-time tight end.
Yeah.
When are they going to start winning some games and making the playoffs,
They're just not a well-composed team. And they literally have no secondary. People can just throw on them all day long, and that's not going to happen. Now, did you see Peyton go down?
I will tell you my thought, which I'm pretty sure I speak for Roger Goodell and every single NFL fan out there. I went, oh, fuck me, like that. When Peyton Manning went down with what looked like a knee injury, turned out it was just an ankle thing.
Well, now he has 2 bum ankles. He's getting shot up.
But still, you don't want to see a knee.
No.
He looked like, like a crippled dog. He was trying to get up. He couldn't really get up. And I'm telling you, if Peyton Manning went down after Aaron Rodgers goes down, the NFL would be shitting themselves. Because the one thing that the NFL needs is those star QBs. And when those guys go down, the NFL takes a big hit. You lose Aaron Rodgers, that's a big deal. You lose Aaron Rodgers and then Peyton Manning.
So far had an historic season. At least those first 6 games were totally ridiculous.
33 TDs, right?
Yeah.
So that's Brady has the record at what 51. So that means he needs 18 in 7 games to tie, which averages 2.5. He could do that easy.
That's if
But
he's not going to play every
That's
game.
the
They're gonna
thing.
sit
Now
him.
that he has the shitty ankles, he's not going to
beat
get
up.
a chance to take on that record, which I'd love to see.
He's just too beat up. I mean, Peyton's sewn together with parts at this point.
He's like a fucking Frankenstein or something.
He's a freak show Frankenstein.
That's good, Dave. That's good. I like that one, Dave.
Rich, what do you think about this Peyton Manning development?
It's sad. You want to see him stay in the game, right?
I want to see him in the game. I'm not even a Broncos fan, but it's just better for football. You know, think about all the Denver Bronco Sunday night games, Monday night games. If there's no Peyton Manning there, who the hell is going to tune in for that shit?
That's the playoff. It's who's going to play against Peyton in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's
There's
the fun with that guy.
Well, the Sunday night game this week is Chiefs, undefeated Chiefs at the Broncos.
That's Sunday night game.
This is the Sunday night
I'm
game.
going to watch that. I'll tell you what. I'm going to watch that game.
I'm going to watch it too.
I am going to the game. In fact, I just talked to SiriusXM, and they got us 2 tickets.
Oh, yes.
To the porn exhibition convention on 42nd Street this Thursday.
It's depressing.
All right.
We get to look at all kind of mangled titties. All kinds of fucked up pussies, baby.
Yeah, it doesn't sound appealing.
You ever been to one of those porn expos?
No.
Oh, my God.
Fun?
Those chicks get banked so hard. Their pussies look like big. They kind of look like little dicks almost.
Yeah, they get beat up. It's used.
know.
The vagina gets used a lot.
Pepper, you're working so blue. Rich is here. He's all the way here.
You're talking about black cock earlier.
Can you believe the way this guy talks?
It's potty mouth, man. I can't take it.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like I'm going crazy.
Now they drove old Dixie down, and Pepper's gone crazy the night Pepper got fucked up and jumped out the window in the middle of Times Square. The middle of Times Square. What's your favorite performance in The Last Waltz? It could be by the band. It could be by
Caravan.
anyone else. Caravan by Van Morrison.
Van Morrison.
Oh, wow.
I always loved Van Morrison. I love
That's those little kicks.
That's a great song. Hand off, I don't want away. I don't know. That's a great song.
Yes.
That's a great.
I always love the old scat thing too that musicians do. You don't see that anymore. That shit sort of should have died in the 1930s. And somehow, like a guy like a Van Morrison, whatchamacallit. I agree with you. That's really high up there for me. I like Dr. John, Such a Night.
That's great.
I always love that. Such a night. Oh, such a night.
What? Come on, you gotta give me a break.
This is one he actually knows.
Yeah.
I think you threw him off.
That
Dave.
was so fucked up. I loved it. It kind of sounds like the song if it was like played through a nightmare somehow. Like we put a fucking nightmare filter on your song. It's a scare. It does sound like Such a Night by Dr. John, but like a scary version. Like, oh, the acid's wearing off, and I think I might kill my parents. Such a night under the moonlight. If I don't do it, somebody else will. All right.
Giants on a 3-game tear. How you feeling?
How do I feel? Rich.
I'm going to go see him this Sunday.
Are you? Who are they?
Packers.
Packers? Good. Packers without Aaron Rodgers.
Packers without Aaron Rodgers got a fighting chance.
And their backup QB is Lando Calrissian. So
Lando. Darth Seneca Wallace.
As long as Seneca Wallace doesn't make any weird alliances with Darth Vader, because he was I had no choice. Fuck you had a choice.
Yeah.
Smuggle Chewie and Lando, and Leia and fucking Han Solo out the back door.
It's
You
always a
pussy.
choice. Everyone always has.
Do
a
the
choice.
Giants have any chance at this point?
No, Giants have no. I mean, I'm a Giants fan, and I'm usually an optimistic sports fan, but their 3 wins on their 3-game winning streak have been UGLY. They have no alibi.
Still wins, dog.
Oh.
Their game against the Raiders
Your mama
was
said-
disgusting. And yet they did win 24-20, but that was a bad. I'm watching this game. I'm like, God, the Giants fucking suck this year.
What are
I
they
mean,
doing?
Victor Cruz is great. Eli's pick 6 was, oh my God.
It was awful.
And I'm an Eli apologist. I'll usually say, hey, listen, that one, the wide receiver didn't run the right route, or that one went off a guy's hands, or this or that, miscommunication. I mean, Eli basically handed the ball off to the fucking Oakland Raiders.
Oh, awful.
With that interception. It was like, Eli, well, seriously, what's going on here? Are you drinking like Andrew Luck?
He's shaving points.
He might be shaving points.
He's just a terrible
That'd be
gambling
great.
addict.
That'd be awesome if we found out that Eli was shaving points. And he's so stupid, he's only doing it for like an extra $1,000.
He did it because
Here, Eli Manning, shave some points off this game and grab yourself an extra $200.
Well, let's look at the rest of the.
Well, I'll make $19 million a year, but
We'll put you in the next Oreos commercial.
$200 could get me half an Xbox.
The rest of the Giants' schedules are the Packers this week, which is winnable.
They can win that 4-6.
Then the Cowboys, Redskins, which is
I'm going to give them both
winnable.
wins 5-6, 6-6.
Then the Chargers.
I'll give it to them
can do
7-6.
it.
But this is really generous.
Then the Seahawks,
Lost 7-7.
Lions,
Lost 7-8.
Redskins.
So if so I was being generous. The Giants can get to 8-8. See, and that's again generous.
But didn't they
Giants
win
are looking at 6-10.
at 8-8?
Didn't
they go to the playoffs?
They've gotten into their 2 Super Bowl years were 9-7.
Oh,
So-
right. they're both
But
8-7.
8-8 will be good enough to I think
In that
to win the
division?
NFC East.
Yeah.
Glimmer of hope.
All they have to do is take care of their division people. They have 2 games against the Redskins, a game against the Eagles, a game against the Cowboys.
Get your shit together.
right?
No,
Or
they
wait,
played the
no,
Eagles
they
twice
played the
already.
Eagles twice.
Yeah, they 2 against the Redskins, 1 against the Cowboys.
All right, so if they win those 3 games, they will have a legitimate shot. Because who knows? The NFC East could even win 7-9, which would be terrible. That happened a few years ago in the NFC West.
yeah,
if you remember, Seahawks. That's right. 50 points for Pepper, Roy.
Give me those points. I need.
Roy, give him the points. Give him the points.
coming right up. There you go, Pepper.
I don't got any points.
Give him some tickle points then. Tickle
Oh,
him.
yeah. Pepper
At least
loves
some
getting tickled.
bitcoins or something.
No, I mean actually tickle him with your
Don't-
Oh,
fingers.
he loves that.
do not. Or you get away from me.
What? Dave said tickle Pepper.
You just listen to everything Dave
That's right.
says.
That's right. I like your attitude, Harder. I like this new Roy Harder character. Whatever Dave says, I do.
No.
Roy was actually just tickling the ivories while attempting to tickle Pepper, which I
right.
thought was very impressive. Hey, I have to thank some PayPal people real quick. Kevin Segretti, Dylan Bradmore from Ireland.
Wow.
And Albert S. and some secret unknown anonymous people who do not want their names brought up on the air all went to Eastside Dave Country and clicked on the donate button. And because of you people, my fucking kids are getting flu shots. What?
Flu shots are free, Dave.
Not with my insurance, Daddy. You don't know what it's like to fucking be in New Jersey, my friend.
It says free flu shots outside every pharmacy.
Nope. Well, I understand what you're saying, but I'm like Ray Liotta in Goodfellas.
Yeah.
When I go to the flu shots, even though it's free, I gotta drop a 20 in the pocket. I'm like, here you go, pal. I'm like, you keep it coming.
I'll give you a flu shot, Dave.
I first saw him, he couldn't have been more than 29 or 30 years old, but Jimmy Conway was already king of the city. You see, Jimmy was doing hits when he was 12, but what he really liked to do, what Jimmy really liked to do, was steal. I mean, he actually enjoyed it. Jimmy was the kind of guy who would root for bad guys in the movies. Scene from Goodfellas, as performed by Davey Mac.
Impressive, Dave.
Goodfellas in the world of Goodfellas.
It's kind of like a sitcom, isn't it?
I kind of like
No,
that.
it's a part that I jerked off to one time when Henry Hill is making out with his wife and whatever, and his hand slips on the right breast, and you see some nipple or something going on.
See, when you said what part did you masturbate to, I figure you're going to say when
Stacks.
No.
Samuel John
Oh,
Jackson got
God.
shot in the back of the head.
Oh, geez, that's an odd thing to.
My favorite part in that scene is when Joe Pesci goes, come on, let's make this coffee to go. And the guy actually starts making it. He goes, it's a fucking joke, for Christ's sake. What are you going to do, take the coffee in there? That part makes me laugh out loud every fucking time. Because it is a funny thing. What was he expecting to do? Bring a fucking boiling pot of coffee in a car?
They're dumb gangsters.
That was the fucking guy who
did he have with him,
He
Carbone?
deserved to get put in the meat locker just for that shit. That was
It was
Carbone.
Carbone, yeah.
Who got put in the meat locker. Fucking Carbone.
He was in that what the fuck's his name?
2.5 cop or something.
No,
right?
no. Is it with the orangutans?
Oh yeah.
Turn Clyde. Any which way.
Yeah,
No.
Carbone's been in some shitty movies. He was in one of those like 1.5 cops with Burt Reynolds and a little black boy are somehow like a crime fighting duo.
That's a great movie.
And you're like, what the fuck? What? Wait, I have to give you something here, Pepper. The American League the American League Rookie of the Year is Will Myers of Tampa Bay. All right, had a great year, 293, 13 homers, and 53 RBIs. He came out late, so that's why those homer and RBI numbers are a little low. For the National League, Jose Fernandez of the Marlins, 12 wins, 6 losses, 2.19 ERA. All good stats. Boy, oh boy, do they fucking hate Yasiel Puig. Seriously. We know what happened with the Dodgers. They were 7 games under 500. They ended. He gets on the team and they turn around like that.
He is a ridiculous baseball player.
And he also missed at least a month, if not more. I think he came out in late May.
Yeah.
Look at his stats compared to Will Myers of Tampa. I know different leagues, American and National. Puig stats, 319 batting average, 19 home runs, 42 RBIs. How does he not get Rookie of the Year with the impact he had on the team plus great personal stats? The fucking Marlins were a last place team. This Jose Fernandez did nothing to help them.
It's obvious people don't just hate him. Like baseball doesn't like him.
That's bullshit. That reminds me of how a certain red-haired radio genius is treated by certain people, but I'm not going to get into it in a complicated way. But you can't do revisionist history. If a guy has talent, treat him with fucking respect. Take his fucking phone calls and reply to his fucking emails.
Amen.
Now, Pepper, did you see this? Because I thought you would enjoy this. Because you're a big James Dolan fan, the Knicks and Rangers owner.
Love him, yeah.
So
He's the best. He's just love the MSG network.
Well, no, the reason why I'm bringing it up to you is because he also owns fucking Cablevision, which is the most evil fucking empire in New York City.
Well, no,
People's
Time Warner
channels.
beats it out.
Yeah, I know, but Cablevision and Time Warner are dueling evil empires where they're always screwing over their customers. One day you'll wake up and you'll just not have fucking NBC. Like you're like, it's NBC. How NBC has been blocked out because due to Cablevision contractual obligations. You're like, NBC? Shouldn't there be a fucking law against the networks at least being blacked out? Like, should there be American law?
Hey, capitalism, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
Those fucking Hogardens are get to Sean O's fucking head tonight.
You think?
What was that
So?
capitalism cop? He's got the crazy stare tonight, man. And he goes capitalism. I loved it. I'm not gonna lie. I told you I'm in a great mood. Sean O, you could do one of your crazy drunken Sean O rants.
I won't.
I won't even get mad today.
I'll be quiet.
Because I got a fucking old Latino bus driver fired. And I'm still proud of that.
Why?
And not just because he's Latino. If he was Irish, if he was whatever. I just like that I got a bus driver fired. And ironically, I get out there on Port Authority. And what's the famous statue in front of Port Authority?
Jackie Gleason.
Jackie Gleason as the bus
Honeymooners,
driver
yeah.
in Honeymoon.
Yeah. Ralph Cramden.
And I went right up, Ralph Cramden, thank you, Rich. I went right up to Jackie Gleason and I go, I just got one of you fucking pussies fired. And then some people I saw them taking their cameras out and doing a little video because and then they titled "The Crazy Redhead Man Yells at Statue" in New York. James Dolan, owner of the Knicks and Rangers, and who are both having bad seasons so far.
Found dead.
I wish, Sean O. He was playing with his country band, JD and the Straight Shot.
Oh my God.
A few hours after the Knicks lost by 31 points to the Spurs.
It was a beatdown.
In between songs, he addressed the audience and said, "The Knicks will win their next game. That's a guarantee." Now, first of all, that's how you know that that's a guy who knows nothing about sports. Because because no one gives a fuck about regular season. So their next game could be against the Atlanta Hawks, which I think it is. And like, who gives a fuck if the Knicks?
We promise we're gonna beat the Bobcats.
You're guaranteed it's supposed to impress a live audience. Should be like, they will make the playoffs or they'll win their first round of the playoffs. They'll get to an Eastern Conference Finals. Not they're gonna beat the Hawks.
This guy's just a crazy alcoholic.
But my favorite part was later, someone told this to Carmelo Anthony. And so on Twitter, Carmelo says, I guess we got to win. And then later said, wait, our owner had a concert? That made me laugh.
That makes me like Carmelo.
I had the same exact opinion. Like, instantly I go, all right, you know what? Now I'm back on Carmelo's fucking bandwagon.
Really funny.
Just the fucking tweet of, hold on. Our owner? Who also owns Cablevision, has a country band and had a concert.
He's doing shows? Or why?
What the? Imagine if George Steinbrenner would, here, I'm George Steinbrenner. Yeehaw! Welcome, everybody. I'm George Steinbrenner. Huddler. It would have just been goddamn silly, is my point.
Hey, James Dolan's a joke.
He's a joke. We got to do FanDuel? Is that what it says?
We got to do FanDuel.
If we have to, that's only because we want to. Our next and final sponsor of the evening is Mr. FanDuel.com. What's FanDuel? I'll let Chris Pepper Stanley tell you about it.
FanDuel.com. Fantasy football. It's fantasy football. You like fantasy football? You like playing it? Well, this is a website that lets you just sign up and play fantasy football week to week.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
And the best part is, it's for cold, hard cash.
Cold, real money, you're saying?
Real money.
Not bullshit, monopoly money. You're saying I'm going to get a $5 bill somehow.
More than that, buddy.
More?
They've given out over $100 million.
But what if I only bet like 2 cents on the game? How would I get more?
You could still.
Is this screwing up the live read? It's probably screwing up the live read.
Not at all.
Okay. Feels like it is.
You pay a fee. You join a league for a week, 1 week only.
I love it.
And
I'm in.
Giant payouts.
I'm in.
They'll fly you to Vegas if you want to.
Is there some kind of promo code?
It's DMS?
Yes. DMS. Davey Mac Show. DMS is the promo code, and you get some kind of matching money. And I'm
They'll
telling
match. You deposit. If you deposit cash, they'll match you up to $200.
Are you playing FanDuel?
Of course, I'm playing FanDuel.
That's all you need to know, folks. FanDuel.com.
I'm not starting Peyton this week.
You're not starting. Who would you start over Peyton Manning?
I'd start Breeze over Peyton Manning.
Oh, you have both Peyton and Drew Brees.
No, see, you can every week your lineup changes.
So why would you just not get Drew Brees every fucking week?
Well, because Peyton's throwing it up.
Or
harder.
okay, one of those guys. So you're guaranteed to win some money, pretty much, if you have those guys.
Well, also that affects you have like a roster salary, and then like Drew Brees and Peyton would be the.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
we should probably discuss these details on the live read.
you can throw this in too. Add this in.
No, it's an interesting concept. I really like it. Listen, FanDuel, I'm behind you, baby. I love it. I love what you're doing. Right, Roy?
I love it too.
How you feeling tonight, pal?
I love FanDuel.
How's this whole Roy Harder thing going on?
It's going pretty good.
That's your real name?
That's my actual name. I'm coming out of the closet. So I want to know
Yeah? What?
Not
Wait,
exactly.
what?
I want to know if I can...
Rich, do you know... well, first of all, do you know how weird Roy is? Are you familiar with him?
I'm only now learning.
Okay. Do you know that both of his nipples are pierced?
I did not know.
Yeah. You want to show Rich real quick? You don't have to.
If
but-
Rich wants to see it, I'd be happy to show you.
I think Rich wants
said
to
yes,
see,
yeah,
just
he
to
said yes.
confirm. Go ahead.
said yes.
Show it to Rich.
That way? Really?
Yeah, that's
That
weird.
way. That way.
He's pulling his shirt down rather than
From his collar.
Oh, they're the size of pepperonis.
Oh, gross.
he's got them
Jesus.
both pierced.
Why are they so swollen?
I've been milking them.
Oh my god.
I've
They
been
look like little dick rings,
I've
don't
been
they?
I've been coming here for years, and it's the first time I've seen your nipples. This is-
We're excited that you're here, Rich. The whole transaction of Rich is going to be on the show tonight was very confusing. You were with Christina of the Davey Mac Sports Program sports doctor.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Can Rich sit in?" I go, "Of course. Everyone, the more the merrier."
Who's Rich?
And then she goes, "Okay, I'm out of here. Bye." Usually when someone invites, a guest to sit in on your show, they stay with you. And she does it, but I saw what was going on with the fucking wine today. I don't know what was happening there.
Oh, piss drunk.
Yeah, she pissed drunk, forcing me to fucking read tarot cards.
Oh.
She had to go get some
How was your
scripts.
tarot reading?
She offered me a free reading on the street, and that's how I got here.
My tarot reading was like, for once, don't take your dick out when Sean O leaves and you're here in Sean O's office all by
Really
yourself.
Yeah, that's actually good advice. Please.
Last Wednesday, by the way, we forgot to mention this.
What happened
Went
last
to
Wednesday?
the Riotcast
yeah.
Night of
Ripped it
Comedy.
Oh yeah.
And I hate to say it, the world's worst comedian, Davey Mac, killed again.
Yeah.
Ow! I tried to bomb. It just,
Top.
they weren't having it.
You would-
And like
Top
Pepper,
notch.
I feel like I'm insane. Even when I watch back the clip, this is a man who's trying to bomb with no piped-in audience, a large amount of audience laughter.
Well, some
and then comedians saying, we hate him because we've worked 20 years in this business and he wrote the jokes this morning. Didn't bother to memorize them and did better than 70% of the comedians out there.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
I am a biased opinion. However, I agree with you 100%. You're better than
It went extremely
everyone
well.
else.
Thank you for being there, Sean O. Pepper, once again, a fucking no-show. And Roy Schaefer pulled some fucking chicken shit bullshit when he goes, I got a jet. We were there for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I go, why'd you come all the way downtown? Explain yourself harder.
I had a train to catch.
It was all a ruse. You had no intention of staying. You literally got in and then got out.
I was actually, my plan was to wait until you got up on stage and then duck out the
Yeah,
back
I know.
door, but-
Thanks, pal.
But you went on late.
So that was great. I thank Rob Sprance and Bob Kelly again for putting that together. I tell you one thing about Riotcast, man.
What's up, baby?
Best podcasting network out there
right.
in the fucking world. We also met that transvestite person who's on the
Bailey
network.
J.
I think
Bailey J.
Transsexual. Is
There's
probably,
no question about it.
It's not a transvestite.
You would bang it. So like we're all shocked because then we go on the internet and there's a big huge dick coming out of this hot chick,
Yeah.
and you're like, what the fuck is going on? This is like a fucking David
bit
Lynch movie over here.
weird, mind
I
blowing.
can't wrap my brain around it. I don't think she was ever a man. I think she was a woman who got a dick glued to her. I really do.
That makes more sense.
It does, right?
It really does.
Like, there's no way this guy was a
doesn't have-
dude.
no, she doesn't have like the man feature in the
No.
face. There's nothing
No.
there.
I could
that suggests
tell.
man.
I
You
could
could?
tell.
Shut the
I could-
fuck up.
When she
you were
shook-
just as surprised as the rest of us.
when she
Shut
shook,
up, taking down Roy
When
Schaefer.
she
tonight.
Here comes some fucking hard as bullshit.
when she
Let's
shook
go.
my hand, I knew right away.
Oh, well,
I
the
could tell by the
handshake, I could
handshake.
tell,
I
yeah.
could tell by the
Yeah?
handshake.
Yeah.
Why? Because it was
I
a
give you
a
that.
soft handshake.
It was too soft.
Well,
which
well-
lets me think she was overcompensating.
Well, then that means that weirdo Bruce who sat in one night is also a woman because he shakes my hand like a fucking baby. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's a nice guy. I don't want to run him down on our show. So a lot is going on. So football's interesting, Peppy Hamburger. I do have one other thing to add. By the way, last week I talked about Derrick Rose's fucking graham cracker leg, and of course he got hurt now
Yeah,
again.
He's done. For the rest of his
They're
career.
saying it's a hamstring injury, but don't expect him to be healthy ever again. It's over. Pacers are 8-0. And one last thing, Atlanta Braves knocking down Turner Field in 2017. My response, who gives a fuck? I'm sad. You're sad? I don't think even Braves fans give a fuck. The most dispassionate sports city in America. Are we supposed to be upset that your great old ballpark, which by the way was built in 1996? That's all. Davey Mac Sports Program. Eastside Dave, Pepper, Sean O. Roy Schaefer, special guest Rich. Listen to us on SiriusXM Live every Saturday at 7 Eastern on the Opie and Anthony channel. Good night.